Hey DKI, Ken Copeland here, Director of Business Development with DKI Pro Supply, and it's time to take 5. Today we're talking cars. Everybody loves new cars, right? And with us we have AZTEC Financial. Our Business Development Manager, Mary Greiser, joined us today. How are you doing today, Mary?
Great, thanks, Ken.
Thanks for being here today. And the guy with the best job ever, the Fleet Manager, is Joe Shearer. How are you doing today, Joe?
Outstanding, Ken. Thank you.
And if you notice, Joe's got some white eyes. He's been out at the lake here recently. Got some sunburn around his sunglasses. So Joe's looking pretty good today. And our Senior Account Manager is Holly Jimenez. How are you doing today, Holly?
I'm doing really great. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. So Mary, tell me about AZTEC Financial Fleet Sales. How long you've been in business and just some general information about who you guys are and what you do.
So AZTEC Financial started back in 1997. It was opened by the owners of at the time of Bridgewater Companies and their CFO, John Sarine, who today is the president of AZTEC Financial and AZTEC Fleet Sales. And the whole purpose of AZTEC Financial at that time was to, as technology continued to improve and change in the cleaning and restoration industry, that really was, very difficult for owners of different businesses to get the different type of financing they needed to take advantage of that technology. And so they decided to put together their own finance company and really concentrated on making it workable for these different, customers, and especially meeting budget needs, so that the businesses not only could acquire the equipment, but that it would fit in their budgets. Mainly with especially truck-mounted carpet cleaning units, and then different restoration equipment, both fire and water restoration equipment, really changed a lot in the late 90s and early 2000s. So a lot of our equipment, of course, all of our equipment is mobile. And so they started AZTEC Fleet Sales with that same premise. It allowed different business owners, whether small 1 or 2 vehicle businesses or multiple, vans and vehicles, it allowed them to purchase these vehicles as a fleet experience. So in particular, the pricing, and this was all through General Motors, but as technology changed, as the vehicles changed, we then had an opportunity, and really a lot of customers looking for the high roof ProMasters. And that's what introduced us to Joe. And he started with us with the high roof, and he did such a great job at the beginning, we offered him the National Fleet Manager position.
That's fantastic.
So that's how we got Joe.
That's great. And it's great that you've been able to stay kind of on top of the business, because, like say, business has changed dramatically since the 90s, and the technology has changed and the vehicles have changed. So you're great benefit to our members. So Joe, what kind of vehicles do you guys carry? And like I say, I think you've got the best job, because what's better than the smell of a new car?
That's right. I get to smell it each and every day, and I get to work with the auto complexes. So thanks for asking. The vehicles that we offer is what I call the top 3. We offer General Motors. On the General Motors lineup, it is specifically the cargo vans, the General Motors Chevy Express cargo vans. We have the lineup of those. We also have the General Motors Chevy Express Cutaways, which you make into your box trucks. And we also have the medium-duty General Motors contract, which is the big new medium duties that they just released last year, the great big 35 through 6,500 big trucks that you can put the big boxes and so forth on them. So we have those from General Motors specifically into the van arena. On the ProMaster line, that's called FCA, which is Fiat Chrysler Automotive, we have the entire lineup there. We specialize in the ProMaster cargo van, which I think is just a great cargo van. But we have the whole lineup, the Ram trucks from 1,500 through 5,500. We have the Jeep, we have the Dodge. So a lot of your members, for example, for an estimating vehicle, may want a little Jeep Renegade or something like that. So we on the FCA lineup lineup can do the whole lineup. And then on Ford, which is exciting to us, we have the Ford lineup for the Transit. So for those that want to go on the Ford lineup, we do have the Ford Transit.
Awesome. So if I wanted a little Fiat 500, you could get that for me too, right? That's a joke. That's
It is.
Oh, is it available?
Okay, well, it's available on the FCA lineup. Oh, yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And I just snorted too, which is not good. And I apologize. My dog is snoring here, and I've got F-35s flying overhead, so it's been a noisy day for me this morning. So what upfits do you guys have available as well? And I know you guys partner with some companies. What upfits do you have available?
Well, the upfits we have available, Ken, and we do some partnering, but the great news is we're our own master distributor. We have partnered directly with the manufacturer, Ranger Design, and Ranger is known in the industry for being the top of the line upfitting manufacturer of aluminum and steel shelving. By all means, Ken, they're not the least expensive in the industry because they're absolutely the best in the industry. We started working with them back in 2018, and we've got over 170 labor hours with their designers that designed their own shelving to specifically work for restoration carpet cleaning to fit in specifically at the current time the ProMaster van. And then AZTEC has its own upfitting shop located right here with me in Iowa, where all of our distribution center is, and we install all of those designs ourselves. We don't hire any of it out. It's 100% all done ourselves in-house.
Wow, that's great. And you talk about the cost. It's not always the upfront cost that matters. It's how long it's going to last, because it might be a little bit more expensive on the front side, but I mean, you pay for it by not having to replace it nearly as soon and getting a better quality. So that's a great thing to bring up. So Holly, what do you feel sets AZTEC Fleet Sales apart from other companies?
Well, so I think it's kind of what Joe was mentioning. It's that one-stop shop experience. We can provide the vehicles, we can do the upfits, we can do wraps and coatings, additional warranties. You know, we took the time to research, you know, all of these various products and then negotiated the best pricing so that we can be confident that we're providing quality products at the best pricing possible. And in addition to that, we work with equipment distributors nationwide. So say the business owner also needs an extraction unit installed into the vehicle. We can help get the vehicle to that location for the install, and then we can even finance, you know, the package for them. So it's really the convenience of being able to come to one location for all of their needs.
That's great. They're great. So what makes the relationship between AZTEC and DKI so special? And I know you're going to say it's because of you, which I agree. I mean, you do a great job for our members. But what on top of Holly, what makes the relationship so special?
Definitely the effort that we all put into the relationship. The DKI network is, you know, really important to us here at AZTEC, and so we take the time to speak with the owner and understand clearly what it is they're needing, be able to discuss the options and services that we can provide, and then deliver that to them. So, you know, for example, we worked with a DKI member who purchased a vehicle through our fleet services at the end of last year, a van. And at the beginning of this year, he had such a great experience. He called us back and said, hey, I like the treatment I got. I like the service that I got. And I need 5 additional vehicles. This time it was, you know, a mix of different needs, pickup trucks, vehicles. And again, we were able to talk through what services we have, what we're able to provide. We even special ordered a couple pickup trucks for him and then delivered each to his doorstep, keys in hand. And I think it's that, you know, the ultimate compliment when a customer comes back again, or they give a good review or a referral. Yeah. You know, that's
awesome.
You know,
so it's about the relationship. I mean, it's about having the one-on-one and being able to work with you guys directly, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and just to add a point, I also think it's the fact that being everything in-house. Joe's done a fantastic job of taking a look at every single aspect of the vehicle needs and then addressing those, whether it's, you know, the different types of upfits with the bulkheads and the ladder racks, and, you know, and it's ever changing. It's always changing. We originally put together one particular type of floor and then come to find out that it may not last as long as another type. And so we actually then can and have since changed even the floor that we put into the vehicles so that, again, it lasts longer. So it's our ability to make these changes to bring the best product available as a complete package, including the wrap and then coatings and extended warranties and just everything about the vehicle purchase. Let us do all the homework and create, you know, what we feel is the best product for your members. And that's what has been very exciting for us. It's an opportunity to meet those different needs, because not every, you know, individual owner has the same needs. You know, the guy that's running his restoration company in the Southeast is going to have a lot different needs than the one that's doing it, you know, out of Oregon. And so, you know, it's that type of thing as well.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I think you guys shared some information that our members will find very valuable, because, you know, they see AZTEC Financial and they may not know everything about what you guys do. So I appreciate you guys being here with me today. For you DKI members watching, if fleet is not part of what you do, please share this with your fleet manager or with your owners, because AZTEC is a great partner to us, and they will take care of you for sure. We'll have Holly's contact information at the end of the video, so please feel free to reach out to her. And thank you guys very much. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.